Welcome back to Market Call Recap on the Early Buffett YouTube channel, where we review top picks from BN and Bloomberg's Market Call. Today we had Hap Sneddon, who I very much enjoy when he's on. He's a technical analyst, and he had three interesting picks today. So he had Schneider Electric, Costco, and Chemtrade Logistics. So without further ado, let's take a look at the charts. So starting off with Schneider, this one's over the counter, so you can see it's pretty thinly traded, but you could still definitely see where he likes it. I mean, you could see right here down at the October, those famous October lows that everyone's talking about. It's been, on a bullish uptrend all the way. And you could see here where it dips down, but buyers come right back in. Right here, it was just hugging that 50-day moving average. I like to keep things pretty simple on my charts, 200-day, 50-day. And, I usually draw trend lines. But just to give you kind of an idea, when you zoom out here, it's definitely, a bullish and a completely bullish trend here, dating back from those famous March lows of 2020. So you can definitely see how he likes this one. Difficult to to buy sometimes at all-time highs, right? But again, it's long-term trend that he's following, digital transformation, energy. This company is in that distribution of energy, which we're going to need from everything from electric cars and all this AI revolution type stuff. So could definitely see how he likes it. I mean, if we go far back, it kind of meandered here for a while, right? So 2014, all the way to around 2019. And then it kind of broke out, with everything else. But I don't know much about Schneider Electric. I don't really follow them. It's kind of the first time I'm seeing the chart here, but I definitely see why he's bullish on it. Definitely, a bullish pattern going on here. You could, can always draw the lines. Again, doesn't have to be rocket science, but you could see when you draw the line what direction the stock is going. So that was an interesting one. Top pick number 2 was Costco. I mean, this is the type of thing that everyone that I've kind of heard from, all the pundits, everyone loves Costco, but a lot of people think it's just always too expensive. And this is just one of those companies where you kind of gotta just hold your nose and buy it because it's just so strong. I mean, they have great fundamental story, great margins, super high renewal rate with their memberships. And that's where, from what I understand, where they make most of their money. So again, all-time highs, another one to buy at all-time highs. But again, it's Costco. It's very, very, very strong company, very well run. But, looking at the charts, it's just always going up. So a lot of people feel that they kind of miss the boat. A lot of this fear of missing out sort of goes on with this type of stock. But again, it's a very strong company. Here we had it, it rejected that 761, 760, 761 here after it blasted right through it, but it kind of popped right back down. It hugged the 50-day right here. And now it's kind of back off to the races. I mean, where is it going to go from here? Who knows? I mean, it could retrace back and meet that 50-day again. If we have some kind of big, major, market move, some kind of intense sell-off, it could come down to this consolidation area here. There looks to be strong support at 700. You see it, it knocked up on the 700 mark here, and then it blasted right through it, came back down, retested that, and then it was off to the races again. So RSI is not particularly overbought either. It's showing some strength in the RSI. You can see it's kind of sloping upwards a bit here. So there could be a little bit more to go here with Costco. Or again, if you're looking to buy into this name, sometimes you just got to buy it at all-time highs and then, or buy a bit of it, buy a partial position, get into it. That way you're there for the upside, and then you can always buy a little more if it dips. So, but who knows where it's going to go? I mean, 700 is pretty strong support. Maybe it'll tag there. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll keep going, or maybe it'll meander for a while. Who knows? But that's what I'm seeing on this chart right here. Number 3, Chemtrade Logistics. I heard someone else on Market Call, I believe yesterday. I believe Mr. Roos was talking about Chemtrade, if I'm not mistaken. But it's interesting. I mean, just reading off the about here. Income Fund in Canada operates diversified business providing industrial chemicals and services to customers in North America and around the world. So definitely a volatile stock here, which Hap did mention. Could be a buyout target as well, but they're in this, sulfur industrial sort of machine, right? The industrials are, it's looking good. I mean, there's going to be probably a lot of industrial investment by governments around the world. So it could be a good place to be. Just looking back here, though, there's definitely, I don't know much about this company again, but just looking at the chart, just looking at the technicals, quite a big fall here, but now it's showing some strength, right? Even on the RSI, it's definitely a strong upward trending RSI as well. What he had a look at here was this kind of rising pennant formation that's happening here. What happened to my lines here? Have this rising pennant formation, which a lot of you probably know or may not know, but this is usually a bullish sign. It's kind of knocking up against that, $9, $9.20-ish. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you could call it $9. But right here, now you could see we've almost gotten into this bullish flag pattern here. You have this big, bear with me, this pennant formation going on here, which I just noticed. Pretty short term. So, usually with those pennant formations, you could see a little bit of upside. Again, it rejected this $9.20-ish level several times, but now it's consolidating and it's kind of building up some steam here. So who knows what is going to happen with Chemtrade Logistics, but this is a bullish pennant pattern right here, definitely. But here I go again with definitely. Anywho, so I hope this was helpful. Again, bear with me here. I'm trying to get my bearings here with this type of video, but I hope you did enjoy it. And please join me, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. I'm trying to start from zero here, and building up an audience, and hopefully, we get to build a community around fellow Market Call watchers. So if you have any questions, of course, put them in the comments below, and I will see you tomorrow.